Welcome to SK Compete.
Hi friends, welcome to today's class. Today we are going to see about cyber attack, which is a major cyber attack at Aiims, Delhi. So this November 23rd of this year 2022, there was a major cyber attack in Aiims, Delhi. So most of its, immediately after the cyber attack, most of its servers stopped working. Also the e-hospital network managed by National Informatics Center. So e-hospital network is mostly, it involves the details of inpatients, outpatients and also the patient details. So all functions including even the emergency, outpatient, inpatient and laboratory wings had to be shifted to the manual management, how it was done earlier. Now this is continued for more than a week as huge number of servers across the institute were being restored after the identification of impacted servers. It's not that every servers were infected by this malware, but most of these servers are being affected. So it's taking more than a week time to recover from this. So actually why it is so important? Because it deals with crores of patient summary. For past so many years, every patient summary is being stored on the servers. And it is very critical information, even former prime ministers, health condition and many important government officials also visit Aiims, Delhi. So everyone, important officials, health history all being stored in the server. And it has 38 lakh patients visiting Aiims, Delhi every year. And it also handles and stores very sensitive medical research data. So Aiims is also conducting research on various wings. This one, the server stores the medical research data also. Because data is very important. Earlier it was like oil is the most important thing in the world because every country was paying huge amount for this oil. But now in this digitalized world, this data is same, even precious than oil. So data is very important. That too, after this post-COVID pandemic, everyone started working in this digital environment. This digitalization happened at a very rapid speed post-COVID all over the world. So now who will take action after this attack? After this attack, Delhi police is using the provisions under 66F of Information IT Act. So it has to derive its powers, no? Delhi police derives its power from IT Act to handle with this because emergency order, law and order situation and other things are in state list. This Delhi being a union territory, Delhi police is acting according to provisions of IT Act with other agencies involved in it. Now, cyber attack. What does exactly cyber attack means? First, we'll see what its definition is. Cyber attack is any attempt to gain unauthorized access to a computer without the owner's knowledge. It may be a computer, a computing system, or computer network of computers with an intent to cause damage to it. And what they'll do after attacking, they will disable, disrupt, destroy or control the computer system itself, or they will alter, block, delete, manipulate or steal the data. So nowadays data is being very important. So they attack a particular server and steal the data which is stored in it. As you have seen, in March this year 2022, government informed the parliament that Indian Computer Emergency Response Team CERT reported more than 14 lakh cyber security related incidents in 2021. So 4 lakh is very huge number as you have seen. See, post this COVID, after this COVID 2020, the attack is being increasing day to day because of digitalization all over the world. And this particular case is of India. Now, this data breach is happening across every sectors. It's not only being targeted in health sector or something. It is being targeting every sector. If you see which tops education and research. Research data is very important. It has been years and years of hard work. So mainly the attackers target the research websites or education websites, and military details are also equally important. So government and military websites, communication, then comes healthcare sector. Post-COVID, healthcare sector is also gaining large importance as number of data stored is more. As I've seen in February 2021, hackers stole the personal data of 4.5 million Air India passengers. And the latest one being in November 2021, nearly 180 million PNB customers was left exposed for 7 months. Personal and financial information was being stolen. And very recent one is Tata Power is also being affected by cyber attackers. It is not only from a particular country. It is very difficult to identify the source from where this cyber attack happens. They will be tracing their IP addresses. Now this cyber attack has all happened. How will you recover the data? So what is the time period? So usually this large organization will have multiple data backup. So recovering from this backup also is very important, because even while doing that, they have to ensure that the vulnerabilities, it's already vulnerable system, so they have to identify the vulnerabilities and properly patch it before starting this restoring access. Because if this vulnerability is not detected and it's not properly patched, again this data will be exposed to the cyber attackers. Suppose we are unable to recover. In this case, it is taking for Aiims Delhi more than a week. In April 2022, Oil India's headquarters in Assam was also facing the ransomware attack. So because of this, they were unable to take the data they were unable to recover their data. So they shut down all its computer and IT system and took. Suppose if you are unable to recover a data, entire cyber infrastructure has to be updated. You'll have to reload the systems and again load everything in a new server. Entire infrastructure has to be changed if unable to recover the data. Next, what are the Indian government initiatives for this cyber security? What is the protection we have now? First one is Cyber Surakshit Bharat initiative. This is generally to ensure awareness about cybercrime and adequate safety measures for chief information security officers and frontline IT staffs across all government departments. So this initiative is for awareness. Next, Cyber Swachh Kendra. Swachh itself, you can know, something cleaning. Here cleaning what? Botnet cleaning and malware analysis center. What is botnet? Botnet is nothing but bot is derived from robo, and this is network. Net is short form of network. So network of computers. So nothing, this botnet you will see. Robo is what? Something imitating human actions. For example, this network of computers, you have some botnet which will send automated messages to, so this will do actually a automated messaging service. For example, so network of computers which are exposed to malware, that is called as botnet. So this functions under Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. This initiative also comes under control of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. So this will detect botnet infections and notify clean and securing system of end users and prevent further infections also. This is operated by Cyber Swachh Kendra is done by Indian Computer Emergency Response System under the provisions of IT Act. As of now, cyber attacks in India are dealt by Information Technology Act 2000, which was amended in the year 2008 also. Next comes Indian Cyber Crime Coordination Center. This is for cyber crime coordination from the board. So this has 7 components under this. So they will do analytics of cyber crime. They will first analyze reporting portal. It has inbuilt reporting portal also. If some cybercrime happens, you can go to this National Cybercrime Reporting Portal, which is under Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. Then there is an investigation team, and for detecting this we need forensic laboratory. So it has National Cybercrime Forensic Laboratory Ecosystem, Training Center, and Management System for this trainings, and Research and Innovation Center. So R&D is important. How to further stop this cyber attacks in future. And this continued. Now IT Act. So from Information Technology Act, there is one more center also, National Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Center. So this is created under this act. This is based in New Delhi. This is a national nodal agency for critical information infrastructure protection. This comes under National Technical Research Organization. So it comes under Prime Minister's office. So this is the national nodal agency for reporting cyber crimes. And what is this? We have seen in the previous thing, no? Indian Computer Emergency Response Team. That is also formed in the year 2004 by Government of India under same IT Act, which is under Ministry of Communication and Information. So this is also an agency dealing with cybercrime. So here there comes overlapping of functions between this, because this is under Ministry of Communication and Information and this is under PMO office. So which comes under National Disaster Management Authority of Ministry of Home Affairs. So this is under Home Affairs, this is Ministry of Communication. And so both almost have a similar function dealing with cyber crimes. So here there is a overlapping of functions. And recently Ministry of Defense has upgraded the Defense Information Assurance and Research Agency, that is called as, that aims to establish Defense Cyber Agency. This is a tri-service command of the Indian Armed Force to coordinate and control joint cyber operations and craft India's cyber doctrine, because defense is a major area where there is possibility of leakage of data. So Government of India has established this Defense Cyber Agency. And in Ministry of External Affairs, it coordinates with other countries and international forum like United Nations to arrive at India's cyber doctrine. So it's using India's cyber diplomacy is used by Ministry of External Affairs. So now let us see what are the issues faced in dealing with cyber attacks. First, as already discussed, there is overlapping of functions between various agencies. We have seen that between this one center belongs to Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, the other one belongs to Ministry of Home Affairs. So there is overlapping of functions between the organization and lack of cyber security workforce. So R.V. Raghu tells that there is shortage of 9% than the global average. So there is very much shortage of this cyber security workforce compared to other countries. So if you take one government department, there has to be a cyber security professionals working under each department, which India lacks in it. And there has to be a coordination between central and state government, because this law and order issue as seen in this case is being dealt by state. And IT Act 2000 is being passed by central government, and this is all you have, this all initiatives are taken at the central level. For example, take the Aiims cyber attack that is being dealt by Delhi police. Also other agencies were also involved, but there has to be a coordination among the governments also to arrive at a better solution. And lack of awareness. Every day cyber attack happens. It's increasing enormously. I've seen Air India's site was attacked, Tata Power site was attacked, Oil India's site was attacked. So these are not many, even the people working under their organization are not aware of this attacks. Being the data is very important these days, there has to be a awareness spread among the public, and there has to be a course, popular courses on this cyber security in college level. And India does not have a separate law for cyber defense. Like you have for in defense and all, you have a separate law. Suppose for example, there is a war. So what are the measures to be taken? What if nuclear weapon is used? But if some cyber warfare happens between countries, how to deal with it? There is no such separate law for cyber defense. UK and Singapore have separate laws for this cyber security. And national cyber security strategy is being developed in the year 2020, but still it is not being passed by the government. So now we have seen what are the issues associated with this cyber attacks. Now this increased cyber threat calls for measures. Is cyber insurance the only solution? What is the cyber insurance? Like you have car insurance and life insurance. Cyber insurance will give protection against cyber attacks because it covers legal expenses. Suppose your site is attacked, you go for court. There you have some legal expenses. So that cyber insurance covers everything: legal expenses, cost for defense and penalties. And it also covers expenses for resolution, crisis management and other mitigation. Suppose you have to resolve this, you have to recruit thing and resolve. So for that also the expenses being covered in cyber insurance. Apart from that, when the server is down, your business will be disrupted. Even that is covered under cyber insurance, and additional expenses arising from system failures based on the type of policy. These are all covered under cyber insurance. So what are the other measures can be taken apart from this cyber insurance? First, public-private partnership is the key to build foolproof cyber security ecosystem. For example, government website is being attacked. So that can tie up with the private large IT firms to come resolution for this and build a better cyber infrastructure. And creating cyber security professionals even by developing college courses also on cyber security, and capacity building of existing one by partnership with other countries. Spending on cyber infrastructure. Private companies or businesses in India spend 11% of tech budgets on cyber security. But government organizations spend a very less amount on cyber security. Data being a very important thing nowadays in this digitalized world, even government agencies have to increase their spending on cyber infrastructure. And creating awareness and publishing this cyber attack information in the public domain so that it will enable people to come at discussing on cyber policies. So all stakeholders' view will be taken while framing the policy. Next, strengthening legal framework and coming upon the separate law on cyber defense and promotion of So it promotes of indigenization. So now we are largely dependent on foreign countries for the workforce and the strategies. So that should be reduced, and local people have to be recruited, and R&D has to be developed for that. Increased coordination between central and state governments. Participation in international forum for standards development, because international forum will provide avenues for discussion between the officials of various countries and arrive at a solution to deal with this cyber attack. So in this video we have seen major cyber attack at Aiims Delhi and what is a cyber attack, how this can be controlled using these measures, and recent cyber attacks also covered in this video. Thank you for watching this video.